Hello folks, Hot Rod Rodney 25 aka Out of Scale Railroad, coming back to you with another video. This is purchases from today's big train show over at our Washington County Ag Center here in Maryland. Sharpsburg, Boonesboro, Maryland, is where, I don't know if they really consider it Boonesboro or, I don't think they consider it Sharpsburg because it's not quite to Sharpsburg yet, but I think it has a Boonesboro address, the Washington County Ag Center, so, or the Educational Center, whatever you want to call it. But first of all, for $1, I got me a girder bridge. So that was a good deal. For $4, if I can get the thing back open, for $4, I got basically something that I'm probably not going to be able to fix too good, but it is Tyco. It is a Tyco, and it's the blue, or the royal blue engine, and you can see parts hanging down and so forth. The guy said it is a project. I was thinking, you know, I could probably use the parts if I need it, you know, like the front ladder or the bell, or even the wheels, the hitch bar, or the covers, or gears, or front wheels, or anything like that, might be able to be used for parts. Other than that, I doubt this will ever see the track, or unless it just sets, you know, in a junkyard, which is what my plan was when I seen it. Now this engine, this locomotive, is not powered by the actual engine itself. It does not have gears in it, now that I think of it. But the tender is powered. So, with that being said, if the tender runs, then I can put a dummy locomotive in front of this tender and have the tender pushing the dummy locomotive. Or it could even be a helper in behind a locomotive, you know, to help pull the train better. So, but it is a project. It's nothing fancy. And I mean, the light bulb and all that is in here, but it looks like the one wire is broke off the light bulb, so I'm doubting the light bulb is even any good now, because it's one of those grain of wheat bulbs where the wire was the bulb. So but anyway, it's just, you know, it's something that I can throw in my junk scene. And this could be a pusher if it works. But, you know, I would leave it as the royal blue name. I mean, it could even set, you know, they could even found the tender and restored it and couldn't find, you know, anything to restore the actual locomotive. So this could set, you know, on a turntable or any place like that, really. But, you know, if, like I said, if I can get it to work and run, it could also be a pusher. In this container as well is a parts caboose. It's missing the ladders, the ladder on one end, both ends. It has a brake wheel. I guess that's a part of a brake wheel. Yeah, the brake wheel's here on the other end. Couplers are there. The trucks are there, but the one truck is broke, so it's missing 2 sets of wheels. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure I have some parts, or this can just set as an office, or then again, like I said before, it could go into a junk scene also. So it could be something that they hauled in and just junked, that the railroad no longer wanted. And here is a piece of the blue engine, I believe, off of something that's broke off of something. But anyway, then I got myself also in this container for $4 a trolley. So if I can get this dude to run, this might be the trolley in Prestonsburg running, maybe. It all depends what I can do to get it running. It looks like it might be broke right there at the window, but I should be able to piece something in there to make a new post. Or it could just set in Prestonsburg on display just like that and make it look like, it's been vandalized or something before they got a hold of it. And this is metal on the bottom, guys. So that tells you that I probably got something good here. It's just a matter of taking the 3 little screws that's left in it. Should be actually 4 in there, and 1 is missing. But take the screws out of it and drop the frame and the motor and all, and look at it. It could just be, a simple thing as a wire being off or something, and if I can't get it to move, try to free up the motor a little bit, oil it up and see if it runs. And like I said, if it don't, it could go to the junk. It could set in Prestonsburg on display. There's all kinds of possibilities. So with that being said, let's hope that I might be able to get that running. If I can't, I can't. This will, of course, go in the junk, and this will go into the junk scene also. And I'll tear some of the available, possible usable parts off of some of this, and I'll see if I can get this to work, because this is a motorized tender, and these are also hard to come by. Now, however, that feels like it might be just a hair locked up. And the wheel is chipped on that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to even get that to... I mean, I should be able to get a wheel or something on there, maybe. It looks like it's just a little set of wheels, but I don't know if I have any parts for that or not. But I'll play around with it and see what I can do. But for $4, that's what the guy gave it to me for. It had 5 on it, and he cut $1 off of it, which, and I did not arrive when I wanted to. I had forgot about the show even being today. I got into other stuff, and it struck me that the show was today and I went over a little later than I usually do. But I, found these two vendors at the beginning and end of the show, and right there at the door, and I bought stuff from both of them because a lot of them was packing up to leave at 2 o'clock. So I found some good stuff. I mean, it's not a total loss. I wasn't really looking for a lot of stuff, but for I think $3, I think is what the guy told me, $3 or $5. I think it was $5. I got myself a hotel with swimming pool structure by Bachman. And the guy, as he was packing stuff up, found another one in blue, molded in blue, with a swimming pool included right there. And it does have fake looking water. It's like paper or cardboard. But he threw this in for $2, something like that. So let's just say between the two vendors, I only spent $27 to $30 on all of this stuff. So I got good deals. And I did not have to pay a $5 entry fee because I got there late, and they don't charge after a certain time. So, but moving on here before this video gets too long. One guy had $9 marked on this. He gave it to me for $5. So I've got myself a barn, and it's got windows and all that good stuff. And they did put pieces of plastic inside the windows, and I had to tape a couple pieces of it because it was falling apart earlier in my hand. But I got myself a barn for my farm scene if I ever have one, and that will help me out from my farm. And then this was marked as $20 on the bottom of it, but for $15, the guy gave me this, a nice Chessie C&O number 8402 switcher unit. Of course, it has your number boards right there, headlight, the other headlight, depending which way you run it, smokestacks, front railings, back railings. It don't have no side railings, of course. It does have a hole there that they probably once went in, but it did not come with them. These do not light up here. I wish they did, but they don't. Knuckle couplers. Looks like KD5s. And I have not tried this, but I'm pretty sure it probably runs. For the price that I spent for it, I'm pretty sure he told me it ran. And for $15, I'm not going to complain either way, because it's a Chessie system unit, and I like Chessie system. And Western Maryland, C&O, B&O, Reading, all those different railroads that once ran in Hagerstown years ago. And I'm just looking at something, guys. I can't make out what that actually says, but this is this here is saying Pennsylvania caboose. However, I don't know if this looks like it might be an Afrin. That's definitely KD couplers because it's got a KD cover. Coupler covers on it. But I can't make out. This might be an Afrin engine. I ain't too sure. I will have to investigate in that a little more, I think. See. And of course there's, I just popped the fuel tank off and there's 2 screws to the motor, or to the disassembly part of it. I'll snap that back in there. This kind of looks like Afrin. I'm almost going to say that's Afrin trucks, because Afrin usually has side mount pickups. So, but anyway, guys, that's going to end this video for the Washington County Ag Expo Center, Agriculture Center, however you want to say it, train show, which is put on by the Hagerstown Museum and Roundhouse up in the town of Hagerstown, by the museum and the Roundhouse Society. So, with that being said, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, ding the bell for future videos on this channel that you don't want to miss. And we'll catch you on the next video. And thanks for watching.